Hi everybody. Now I am going to explain you the different parts of a bisexual flower and each part functions by using the figure. In a flower, there are two types of organs are present known as essential organs and non-essential organs. So what is the meaning of essential? Essential means important. So these organs are involved directly in the process of reproduction. For example, male organ called as stamen and female organ called as pistil. So without any one organ, the particular flower is not able to do pollination as well as seed formation will not take place. So these are very much important organ, hence it is known as essential organ. Next, coming to non-essential organs. The organs which are not involved directly in the process of reproduction, they are called as non-essential organs. Example, sepals and petals. In other words, calyx and corolla. Even in the absence of calyx and corolla, the flower may undergo pollination, fertilization and seed formation. But these non-essential organs are important to attract the insects and other organisms for cross-pollination. Coming to the parts of a flower. Example, hibiscus, which is a bisexual flower. What is the meaning of unisexual and bisexual? Unisexual flower, the single sex organ is present. Either it may be a pistil or stamen. And bisexual flower, both the sexes, bi means two, sexual means sexes. So bisexual flower, both the sexes like male and female sex organs such as stamen and pistil both are present in a same flower. So example of this flower is hibiscus. Coming to the parts of a flower. So the outer whorl, which is called as sepals, it's otherwise called as calyx, and the second whorl is called as the petal or corolla, and the third one which is called as androecium or the male part of a flower, which is otherwise called as stamen, which consisting of two portions called as anther and filament, and the female part of a flower is known as pistil, it's otherwise called as gynoecium, which is the female part of a flower, and it consisting of three parts: stigma, style and ovary. Coming to the first whorl or first part of a flower called as sepals, and which is the green portion of a flower, and the functions of sepal are: it support and protect the flower in the bud stage, it protect the internal organs such as petals, stamen and pistil from the external environment, and also it protects the fruit in the young condition in some of the plants. Now coming to the second whorl called as corolla or petal, which is the colorful part of a flower. The color, it depends on the flower. And what are the functions of petals? It protects the male and female part of a flower such as stamen and pistil, and it helps to attract the insects with their bright color and fragrant smell for cross pollination. Next part, coming to the stamen, which is otherwise called as male organ in a flower or androecium. It is composed of two parts called as anther and filament. One of the stamen I have drawn separately here for better understanding. It is composed of a bilobed structure called as anther and a stalk called as a filament. Each lobe of anther, it consisting of thousands of microscopic cells called as pollen grains, which are the male gamete or male sex cell or the male germ cells. Now coming to the functions of anther, it is a site of pollen development and the dispersal of pollen grain after maturity. Functions of filament, it is a long stalk-like structure help to hold the anther, and it supply water and nutrients to the anther. Now the last part of a flower is a pistil, is otherwise called as gynoecium, which is the female part of a flower. It is composed of three portions: stigma, style and ovary. For better understanding, I am showing you the particular part called as pistil. Now coming to the parts of pistil. First one is stigma. It is present at the top of the female part and it is sticky in nature. The function of this stigma is to collect or receive the pollen grain called as male gamete during the process of pollination. And second part is called as style. It is a long stalk that support stigma and the ovary. It connects the stigma and ovary, and also the pollen tube travels to deliver the male gamete into the ovary during the fertilization. And the last part called as a ovary, which is a female sex organ. It contains many number of ovules or egg, or otherwise called as female gamete or female sex cell or female germ cell. It allows the male gamete and two polar nuclei for fertilization or fusion with egg or ovule. After fertilization, this ovules develops into seeds and this ovary develops into fruit. And also it protects the female gamete or ovules. So these are the functions of ovary.